Oscar Stonorov, I met in the following manner. I worked for the Citizens Council on City Planning, and which meant that you were supposed to bring understanding what city planning was to North Philadelphia and what zoning was. And so you went out to the neighborhoods to make them understand that it could be a better life for them if they would have certain things. Oscar Stonorov called at the Citizen Council on City Planning, would I be interested to work on a housing project for him? Oh, but I'd love to work on a housing project. Public housing, that was one of the very important goals of my life, to give people a better house to live in. So I came after hours again and learned about the housing project, which was in Fairmount Park, but it became really huge. And that's how he called Dan Kiley to help me. And that's how I got to work at Dan's. And at the same time, Mill Creek was given to Lou Kahn. And of course, I'd known Lou Kahn from meetings in Philadelphia with Ed Bacon and Hans Blumenfeld and Aaron Levine and all these people. And Willow von Moltke, of course, was an old friend of mine, so I knew all these people. So Dan Kiley arrives to teach me at Oscar Stonorov, and Lou Kahn, of course, wanted Dan Kiley too. So how are you going to do that? You're going to go to work for Oscar Stonorov in the morning from 8 to 4, and at 4 you book off and go to Lou, because Lou only worked at night. So I would go and excuse myself from Oscar's at 4. So one day, Dan was in the office. I said, I have to go now to Lou. And Dan said, no, Cornelia, you're going for a cup of coffee. And he taught me that you should never say for whom you are moonlighting after you've been to the number one. You're supposed to not say a word where you're going. So at Lou's, you only worked from 4 to midnight because Lou didn't like the daylight. Then when Dan was there, we had our private little corner, and we worked on partie for the Mill Creek. And Dan would always take a clean piece of paper and said, that's the final one. And he stroked that yellow tracing paper, that's the final one. I don't know how many finals we did, but we finally arrived at a very good partie, and we saved 2 paulownia trees, which the contractor, when he got to the site, promptly on the first morning removed. I was so chagrined, I can't tell you. And it said, do not touch the paulownia trees, put hoarding there. The specs so clear. But on the on the Schuylkill Falls, I supervised almost daily and went with Oscar to all the site meetings. And that's when I learned orderly progress on construction. And Oscar, of course, engaged me as a landscape architect for Cherokee. Cherokee was where I preserved all the trees and made life habitable on a wonderful site of an estate. And that's still going on. The trees were all analyzed by an arborist. I learned how to do that then. I do that on the jobs whenever called for.